More than 200 illegal aliens who've committed crimes against children have been rounded up in Houston this year alone by ICE agents. This is Tuesday, July 29th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State, the Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Thanks for spending part of your Tuesday with the Texas Minute. Despite efforts to root out DEI from the Lone Star State's institutions of higher education, a review of course materials at Texas A&M University finds the discredited philosophy is still embodied in the coursework there. More on that story coming up. A former member of the Texas National Guard who once served on the front lines of Operation Lone Star is now facing up to 10 years in prison after a federal jury convicted him of human smuggling. Mario Sandoval is a 27-year-old Houston resident. He'd been deployed to the U.S.-Mexico border as part of Operation Lone Star. In July of last year, he began smuggling illegal aliens north of immigration checkpoints. Jurors were shown text messages confirming Sandoval's coordination in the smuggling operation, including his role arranging drivers and alerting others to law enforcement locations. Surveillance footage also placed him near the checkpoint during the times those messages were sent. Following up on a story from 2 weeks ago, Attorney General Ken Paxton has filed a legal petition in New York seeking to compel an acting Ulster County clerk to enforce a Texas civil judgment against a New York licensed physician. Paxton's petition comes after Taylor Bruck twice refused to uphold a ruling from a Texas judge requiring that Dr. Margaret Carpenter pay $100,000 in civil penalties for prescribing abortifacient drugs to a Texas woman. The prescribed drugs not only ended the life of the unborn child, but also caused complications for the mother that required medical intervention. Bruck has refused to record the order in New York, citing a New York law shielding abortion providers from legal consequences imposed by other states. A series of course syllabi at Texas A&M University's Bush School of Government and Public Service contain statements aligning with the diversity, equity, and inclusion ideology, despite efforts by state lawmakers to eradicate the practice. An investigation by Texas Scorecard has uncovered at least 12 courses with syllabi that contain DEI statements. Of these, 7 were part of the Bush School's Washington, D.C. program, while 5 were taught in College Station. The state law prohibiting DEI in hiring practices, admissions, and training took effect in January 2024. Because the measure included an exception for academic course instruction, such syllabi statements are probably still allowed under the letter of the law, but I think Aggies would expect something better than that. The Texas Minute will be right back.
Are you worried about your kid's future? You should be. I'm Charles Blaine with Texas Tomorrow. This is a show where we're going to talk about the issues and the people that are pushing the policies that concern your family, your home, and your kids. Catch Texas Tomorrow every Thursday.
Over the last 6 months, 214 illegal aliens who committed sex offenses against children have been arrested by federal agents in the Harris County area. This exceeds the 211 similar arrests made in the region during the entire 2024 fiscal year. These arrests are the result of coordinated enforcement operations led by ICE and supported by multi-agency teams, as well as by state and local law enforcement officials. In June, ICE operations led to more than 1,300 arrests in the Houston area, including 32 convicted child sex offenders. It's worth noting here that Harris County has spent $1.1 million so far this year in legal services for illegal aliens in deportation proceedings, including spending money on those with heinous criminal records. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. Today's edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Michael Wilson, Addie Hovland, Adam Kahn, and Joseph Trimmer. Nick Shepard put the podcast together and got it delivered to your ears. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Have a great day.